Chapter 2 starts with Shadow heading outside of Shelltown. Meanwhile, Lizzie and the others are still following Shadow. Although Lizzie doesn't know why she ended up in God Forsaken game, with her years of online gaming experience, she quickly formed a party. But the first monster they encounter kill them all, and Lizzie thinks that no level 1 player could actually kill that monster. While the other party members are still really curious that why the assassin in their party only have a dagger but Shadow has a short blade, and the assassin himself knows that Shadow is actually faster than him, although they are both assassins, and his outfit is also different from his. Lizzie thinks that Shadow is highly unusual player and following him might lead to crucial intel. Shadow, fully knowing that he is being followed, take a look at them and activated Shadow Sneak. The other party couldn't help but get startled because Shadow vanishes into thin air. The assassin informed them that it must be a stealth skill which grants him invisibility. Not knowing that Shadow is still there and watching them, they started discussing that they should head back to town instead and look for NPCs so that they can find some hidden rewards and improve themselves. Shadow actually activated two skills. One is Shadow Sneak and the other is Stealth Mastery. Shadow Sneak allow him to enter stealth mode for the duration, while Shadow Mastery increase the level of stealth by 1. Shadow knows that Shadow is an extraordinary class because normal assassin stealth can easily be detected, but with Stealth Mastery, even monster can't be able to find him. He thinks Lizzie and the others are fools because he knows that Beginner's Town has nothing that can actually improve their strength. It's only a safe zone. In the God Forsaken game, weak players are nothing but prey for monsters. Shadow status window appeared. His code name is Shadow, class Shadow, level 1, non-tradable lifespan 75 years, tradable lifespan 0, and strength, constitution, agility, spirit all started with 10, but strength and constitution have plus 3, agility have plus 8, and spirit has plus 5 additional points. He remembers that in his previous life, the warrior class only got plus 3 in strength and constitution, but the shadow class boosts every stat, while the agility is boosted by whooping 8 points. Every player has 5 free attribute points. Most players added their points in strength or spirit to boost physical and magical attack power, but that's a huge mistake in God Forsaken game. He added all the 5 points in agility because he knows that agility is the key. In the early game, no matter how strong the player is in strength and in spirit, the monster will definitely be able to kill the players. The only way to kill the monster without taking damage is to boost the agility and increase speed. Just at the moment, Shadow can see a monster in front of him. The monster is a level 1 crawler in the evolving state. Shadow knows that the monster is actually absorbing the lifespan. The crawler also notices Shadow, quickly came to kill him, but is still wounded. So he knows that the other party is actually managed to take some HP. When the monster kills players, they actually gain the player's lifespan, and if they are able to absorb it, they will be able to evolve to the next stage. Shadow quickly entered the stealth mode and vanishes into thin air. The crawler got confused and looking everywhere to find Shadow. And Shadow, breaking his stealth, strike the crawler. We see the system notification that he dealt 174 damage, getting 10 experience points. Shadow didn't expect to kill the crawler in one shot, but he knows that attacking the crawler's name will actually trigger the critical hit. The system notified that the backstab is actually automatically triggered, which deals double damage. He remembers that in his previous life as a warrior, a critical hit will barely get him 40 damage, and to kill a level 1 crawler, he actually got into several life and death situations. After killing the crawler, he gained 3 days of tradable lifespan and 54 years and 155 days of non-tradable lifespan. He quickly calculates that 5 people died, each losing at least 20 to 30 years of lifespan. That should be 100 years of lifespan. But the crawler actually absorbed almost 50% of it. But at that time, the Eye of Judgment Authority is activated and he gained a talent called Infinite Evolution. Infinite Evolution is a primal talent that allows him to gain evolution points to upgrade skills. Every 24 hours he will get 5 evolution points, and defeating a boss class monster solo guarantees evolution points. Currently he has 5 evolution points. Shadow got shocked because Infinite Evolution and upgrading skills, he remembered in his previous life, he never heard of anything like this before. No matter what gear or skill book dropped for monsters, the grade was fixed and there is no way to improve it. So this is the power beyond rules and orders. He quickly wants to test this ability and upgrade his Shadow Sneak and Backstab. He spent 4 evolution points to upgrade those skills. Shadow Sneak become normal to bronze. The stealth duration increases from 12 seconds to 16 seconds, while the breaking stealth attack bonus increases from 60 to 90. Cooldown also reduces from 28 seconds to 26 seconds. And backstab become inferior to normal, and if the player is attacking from behind, it will deal from 10% to 15% more damage. Now the Shadow Sneak lasts 16 seconds. With Stealth Mastery, the time doubles to 32 seconds. With such extended stealth, he can actually maintain permanent invisibility. He quickly calculates that if his skill was upgraded earlier, he could have one-shotted the full HP crawler without any issue. Just then a boy, accompanied by a girl, told the girl that this game is actually really easy if a scrawny guy like him could take down a monster solo. The girl, praising the boy that with his physique, he will be able to take on 10 people alone. The boy assures that he will protect her. Qin Feng notices that there is a monster on the top of the tree, but the boy and girl didn't notice the monster presence and asks Shadow to team up with them. Shadow realizes that the monster is actually a nurturer and enters stealth mode. The boy thinks that Shadow was actually intimidated by his muscles and run away. The spider quickly came behind the boy and the girl, and they got startled. Shadow remembers that the nurturer is actually a beginner boss with 1600 HP, and it also has little spiders under his command. It was a level 1 bronze gate monster called Nurturer. It attacked the duo and killed them. The Nurturer began to feed, not knowing the Shadow is still there. Shadow took advantage of his invisibility and tried to test his upgraded skills. With stealth break style, Shadow attacked the Nurturer. While crying in pain, the Nurturer attacked Shadow, but Shadow quickly entered the stealth mode. The system notified him that he actually attacked 338 damage, and it was weak point attack to the Nurturer and took 9 damage himself. Even with his high agility, he knows that he only has 130 HP, and he would have instantly killed if the Nurturer was able to damage him properly. But he is also happy that he was able to get 300 damage with the last hit. The Nurturer, not knowing where Shadow is, started to attacking everywhere. Shadow knows that it was enraged, and these monsters are intelligent, that it's attacking indiscriminately to pinpoint his location. And the little spiders are also on alert now. He won't be able to rush in anymore. While the Nurturer is attacking everywhere, Qin Feng threw a rock at his abdomen and was able to deal 299 damage. With this attack, he was able to prove his theory that his main damage output comes from stealth ambush and class skill enhancement. So even if he throws a rock at the enemy, he will be able to deal damage. Now all he has to do is to wait for the Shadow Sneak to come off cooldown and then throw a rock while maintaining his invisibility. The rock will automatically trigger ambush strike, backstab and weak point attack bonus. His next throw actually dealt 279 weak point attack damage. Shadow, continuing his strategy, activated Shadow Sneak again and attack again. At the same time in the Shell Town, the leaderboard was updated. It notified all players that player Shadow has slain a Nurturer bronze grade and is the first one to reach level 2. And by doing so, Shell Town leaderboard is now activated. All the players were shocked and they couldn't understand that while they were killed twice, how could Shadow soloing a boss? Lizzie and her party members are also shocked because they remembered that Shadow is the guy that they were trying to follow. Lizzie confirms that it's him, but she didn't know how he was able to get to level 2 and also able to kill boss. The boy and the girl, who was also killed by the Nurturer, was shocked that the spider was killed. The girl thinks that Shadow could be the one who went invisible at that time. The system notified Shadow he has slain the Bronze Gate Nurturer and gained 300 experience and reached level 2. He has earned 2 evolution points and Shelltown level leaderboard is now unlocked. He gained 1 reputation point and system-wide announcement issued. And that's it for chapter 2. Thank you for watching.